Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Jaguars have Josh Lambo out there to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Ultimates, their offense gets ready. First down and 10. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. Bell so light on his feet. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Mahomes now on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they come up now 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
This is taken at the 3. Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Foles. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Here's Foles. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bowlen, Gil Brandt. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Caught here by Bell. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 33. So we've hit enter. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. He goes 91 yards on the kick return, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half. That one good for a 91-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Caught it just inside the 10 at the 9. And his feet did the rest. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Again, it's Bell.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. 1st down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Mahomes now to throw.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. Back now in Jacksonville. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And bulldozing his way through.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Foles. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Drops off as they'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 6 yards away. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. They do tack on the extra point as well. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down 14-6. A minute 44 to go. They need a touchdown and, of course, the 2-point conversion as well. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Mahomes to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Jaguars have Josh Lambo out there to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
We got this.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Evans has it left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Caught right side, Tate. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Come on. 43. 57, Mike 57. You. Exit. Mike's 57.
And again, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is caught at the 20. 33 yards that time. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. There to bring him down, Avery Jones.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now Bell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So Doug Marrone's Jaguars set to take over. Leading him out, the MVP of Super Bowl 52, Nick Foles.
And his task in this situation is making sure this team knows that there's a sense of urgency, yet somehow still stays calm. Because your natural impulse, your first possession is not until the second quarter, is you got to attack right away. Throw something big at them right away. Yeah, you got to move the ball, but maybe be a little bit careful in doing so.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Be alert.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll set up a throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Looking to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Khalil Mack. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And his throw's going to be incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Fournette on the counter, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are visitors to take over on offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's Bell. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8.
Hey, Ribley. Check Mike 57, Mike 57. Rip right. 57, Mike 57.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. I don't think this will even, nope, it does. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. Now Leonard Fournette. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On second and 12, Foles. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. On play action, it's Mahomes. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it? Able to dump it over the top to him. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. Second and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one. And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, for those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost. Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive. Foles. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense. No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's Foles. A throw left side complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the defense.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll run it with Bell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On first down, Bell. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Caught here by Bell. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
So this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Nice job. Congratulations, defeating the Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch tight, tight is right. Watch tight, tight is right. Hey, Ridley. Shit.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
It's complete to Golden Tate. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Mahomes now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
You just watch 88 over there. Just watch 85. Wild Bill.
Now it's Mahomes again. He's got Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Mahomes on target there to Hill. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Now Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Golden Tate there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Out come the Dolphins here, and last year at this time, if you remember, we had quarterback battles all over the NFL, really. Cleveland, Buffalo, Arizona, and in New York with the Jets. So this year, there's really only a couple. One in Washington, one with these Dolphins. Remember, Ryan Tannehill is in Tennessee, so it's a camp battle between the second-year man and Josh Rosen or the 36, about to be 37-year-old, and Ryan Fitzpatrick. Charles, who do you think ultimately wins this job?
Partner, I'm not Brian Flores, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins, but if I were to play him, all right, whether on TV, radio, or whatever, I'm starting Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm taking the veteran, and he's getting the ball for the first game because they're going to play a very tough Baltimore Ravens defense. In fact, their first four are brutal. The Ravens, the Patriots, at Dallas, then home against the Chargers. Then they hit their open week. And I just think that record will dictate what they do from that point on. If they're 3-1 or better, then Ryan Fitzpatrick keeps rolling. 2-2 depends on how they're playing. But 1-3 or below, then you got to find out what you're getting in Josh Rosen, the guy they traded for, because they're going to have to make some decisions before next year's draft.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. And he hits Drake. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Fitzpatrick, the old warhorse, getting everybody up to the line quickly. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Fitzpatrick. That's something we didn't see much of. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. To try again after the sack. Fitzpatrick. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Drake. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Check, 47. Pick me up. Here we go. Check, nickel.
On 3rd and short, Drake. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but you can't hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He's also the league. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
But when it all comes together and you get the field goal block that's been designed, that's been drawn up, everyone has to feel good about on that side of the ball. How about that one there? To the left side, knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be, and they got their designated guy turned free.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check. Hey, you got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Charles Harris able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the left side, this is Stills. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd and short yardage, Fitzpatrick. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
To throw is Mahomes. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Mahomes going to throw it here. This is caught. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, 43, 15.
Back to throw. Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This is taken at his 4th. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Fitzpatrick and the Dolphins now down by 2 touchdowns. A little over a minute to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Fitzpatrick. Now Drake loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. One last shot now for Fitzpatrick. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Eli Manning heading out, and a lot on his shoulders this year. For the first time in his career, he may be looking over his shoulder at what's behind him in the rookie Daniel Jones. And you think about that first preseason game, Jones was really terrific. And I know it was a preseason game, game number 1, but he was 5 for 5 on the lone drive that he had, leading the Giants to a touchdown. And he started to make believers out of a lot of folks who questioned taking him with that number 6 pick.
And there were a lot of people who questioned that pick in the New York area. You remember the newspapers after the pick. They really blasted it. Remember the fans. I think Daniel Jones went to a Yankees game, and they showed him up on the big screen. He gets booed, which is kind of a rite of passage in New York. But my favorite story was he was with his family not too long after the draft. They went out to get some ice cream, and the guy was scooping up the ice cream. A story came on the TV about Daniel Jones. The guy's like, I can't believe the Giants took that guy with the number 6 pick. And you know what Daniel Jones replied to him was? Yeah, me either. That was quite a surprise. How great is that in the poise and handling things in the early going? And what a payoff. Great start for him in his first preseason game.
But you know what the Giants team president said?
Oh, yeah, John Mara. I know exactly what he said because he said it consistently since they took Daniel Jones. He hopes that Eli Manning has a great year and that Daniel Jones never sees the field in his rookie season.
first down carry for Barkley. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Madden going to hand it off to Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Pass complete, Manning to Evan Ingram. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Saquon Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Golden Tate, 34 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Antoine Bethea, the leading tackler among NFL safeties last year, and on the tackle again there.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Push him back.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Caught here by Bell. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive. Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. It's brought in left side by Tate. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. Now Bell. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
They're going to the air on the opening drive. That's right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver. And
it's caught. Touchdown. Mike Evans there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we are tied at 7. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Giants ready to get the football here again. And earlier we talked about Eli Manning, but he's got some big question marks in the receiving core. Of course, no OBJ. He's in Cleveland. But Sterling Shepard has a fractured thumb, though they think he'll be a go for the opener. They're hoping so. Corey Coleman won't, however. An ACL tear in training camp. He's done for the year. And then Golden Tate recently lost an appeal, so he has to sit out those first 4 games.
And all of that happened as we headed towards the season. So the Giants trying to adjust on the fly and get some more receivers in camp. But you do have Saquon Barkley, who can run it and catch it quite well. And the other guy who will benefit from guys being down, tight end Evan Ingram. If he stays healthy, there'll be a lot of footballs thrown his way.
Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp. We'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this. Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. And as long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch it around the park a bunch. Don't be surprised if he gets a little love, too.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. From the 41, Mahomes.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's got Evans. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch.
This is caught inside the 15. And this will get him all the way inside the Giants' 10. 36 yards on the play. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Golden Tate in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys have taken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So 2 quarters down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Bell. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now, Mahomes.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now here's Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. John Jenkins able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. B.J. Goodson with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move, He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. Back now here on EA Sports. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Mahomes now to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be taken. Down at the 2-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. O'Shane Zimenez coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They go play action. Now Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on first and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at third and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. No surprise there. Third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Manning. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards on the pickup there. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Bell first down and then some. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 23-yard run. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Manning and the Giants down by 2 touchdowns. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. throw, it's Manning. And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Bell. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Webb. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On to try the field goal now, Phil Dawson. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure, this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
New York set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. To throw is Manning. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Watch out for Hill on the return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Bell. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bell, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
That's the end of another overtime, with the score still tied.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. So here's the situation for this challenge. We're in overtime with over 2 minutes left on the clock. It's all... And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. Well, it didn't work out this time, but there's always next time, and we'll see you next. And now the offense getting ready on second down. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down, it's Bell. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second down now, it's Bell. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down, it's Bell. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but... And now the offense getting ready on second down.
Three down. Watch twins. Watch twins. Hey, alert 33.
On second down now, it's Bell looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. That didn't work out. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
On second down, it's Bell. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve. And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second down now, it's Bell. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Too bad. Can't win. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock.
Check 13. Check 13. Jim. Regular.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not the results you...